Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we are going to be doing more reviewing of item submissions. I ran a poll yesterday and I believe 27 people voted. 27 people voted and I had an 89% positive rating. So today we are going to be reviewing 7 instead of 10 submissions because yesterday's video was too long and I ran a poll asking how many submissions should I review in one video, and many people said 7, but I guess some said 6 or something, and it averaged out to 6.8, but I'm going to be rounding that up to 7. So we have 7 absolutely amazing submissions that we're going to review today. So we're just gonna get started. We are going to be joined by Breza and Bleeding Hate 77 today apparently. They're totally not Pokemon Master and Grievous Amaro, just disguised, because we totally don't have Cole's admin commands here. I don't know. Oh, it looks like they're having a battle now. Amazing. Anyway, I've stolen IC6 account, so we are going to be playing on that for today. So first off, we have this submission by Kylil Craft called the Ore Splitter. First off, I want to say there's way too much neon in here. 1 neon, 2 neon, 3 neon, 4 neon, 5 neon, 6 neon, 7 neon, 8 neon, 9 neon, 10 neon. 10 of these are neon. And one submission can have up to 150 parts. Let's assume that this has reached the max part limit. 1 out of 15 parts are neon. Why? Anyway, what I like about this submission though is that there's a lot of details. There's like containers here, a switch, panels, there's smoke billowing out of there, and there's these like things. I'm not sure what these are supposed to do, but he could add like particle emitters to I'm not sure what that is. Oh, but I like how the smoke is red as well, and also we added invisible walls, which is pretty cool. So here we have the Robocator by the creator, 2005. So first off, I already know this is not going to be added into the game because this is basically Tixicator except Robocator. It's not exactly the same as like its own unique shape and everything, but it's kind of like the same idea, just like how the Autumn's Last Leaf, so they're similar to Autumn's Breeze. So yeah, but anyway, if we are talking about the upgrader itself, say it's not Robux themed or anything, it's just an upgrader, I really like how it's like kind of like unique shape. It's kind of like some kind of like octagon, except it's kind of like a rectangular-ish octagon, if that makes sense. So I see piles of Robux. There's these particle emitter things that are spewing out Robux. There's like spikes, containers, and this radar thing at the top which has sparkles. So one thing you can improve on is perhaps detail. I don't really like how this has like sparkles. You can add like those like like radar satellite things so you see on overlord devices. You can have more containers, I guess. You can have those switches and panels and everything. Otherwise, this looks pretty cool. I'm not sure what the spike is here for. And yeah, so we have here the pumpkin patch by Pokemon Master 8619. It looks absolutely hideous, just saying. And so I see that there's like pumpkins and there's fences, broken fences. And yes, just like Griff has said, Halloween is out. So yeah, it's probably not gonna be added, but in terms of like how it looks pretty cool. There's like 2 small pumpkins here just Netflix and chilling, and there's like 4 big pumpkins here just staring at you creepily. There's fences that are broken. Some are still trying to contain these pumpkins, but let's be honest, they're not gonna contain these evil looking pumpkins. Look at them, they're just so absolutely hideous. So it looks pretty cool. I like the color variation. I like how there's like different layers, and yeah, what it can improve on is maybe like you can rotate some parts all around and make it such that it's like You know, some are like rotated 45 degrees, some 30 degrees, give it some terrain randomization, and maybe even add like a huge scarecrow here would be pretty cool. So like if anybody tries to attack these evil pumpkins, this like scarecrow will just fight them off, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. So next up we have Festive Purifier by Autism Rules 234. So already I see more of these candy cane crystals and these little white, I mean icy blue looking crystal things, and you have this like snow things which are holding the upgrader. So since you already have like these icy blue upgrader icy blue crystal things, I think there's really no need for candy cane crystals. So what you should do is just make them like straight up candy canes, you know, instead of candy cane crystals. And I'm not sure whether these like snowball things really look that nice. I'm not sure if it would like look nicer without them. You can just experiment a little with those. Maybe you can add one of those like container things, just really small, and like not have this many layers in an upgrader. You see there's like 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 layers, 4 layers, 5 layers, 6 layers, 7 layers, 8 layers, 9 layers, at least 10 different layers, and it's absolutely insane. So like you can have like the layers look higher or lower or something like that, like kind of like this. So yeah, you can also what are they doing? You can also add like some sort of like house with like a Santa or something, and yeah, otherwise it looks pretty cool. So here we have Frosty Utopia by TBNJ123. It looks like some sort of decor item. I don't see how this can be a dropper, furnace, mine grader, upgrader, or cell furnace or something like that. I'm not really sure what this is, but if it's like something we can unbox in boxes during Christmas, I mean it looks pretty cool. I'm not sure what this like little snow plate thing in front is, but I really like how stop, get out. But I like how like there's like 2 different layers to this like globe. It gives like some kind of like shading kind of thing. It looks pretty cool. I like the house inside, and I like the trees. I like how it's snowing. That's a very nice detail as well. I like how there's like these little snowy bumps and ice lake. It really adds to the detail. And one thing you can add is maybe like snowman inside, and maybe remove this. I'm not sure what this is, to be honest. And I really like how the wood is like curved. It looks absolutely amazing how this is curved. It's like I'm making hand gestures in real life to show how excited I am to see this. It just looks so cool, like all these curves and everything. I love the gold in front. One thing you could add is maybe like hatch at the back, and like some kind of like gold knob so you can open it, and like you can put something inside. I'm not sure. Yeah, otherwise it looks pretty cool for a decor item. Next up we have the Radonium Mine by Symmetrium Overlord, also known as the Furry Brony in game, because Pokemon Master 8619 built all of this without me. Very rude indeed. So he didn't know, so he just had to make him a white naked boy. So this Radonium Mine, first off, I can see that it's a very like unique shape. It looks very cool. One thing though, I really don't like how it's like fire particles. I mean, you could add other types of particles, and a lot of people, when they add like these kind of like smoke things where like particles come off, they have this like little like black box, you know, to maybe like show like, oh, there's a hole in here, except it's so dark you can see down it, but this hole is like emitting this sort of particles, if you know what I mean. And then on the sides here you have this like tubing which goes down to the bottom of the mine, and that is the same for the other side. And there's like these bars on the front, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. I mean, once again, it's a unique shape. There's this thing holding it up, and it's dropping from over here. There's still like a lot of possible space where you can put more details like switches and levers and everything. and definitely these fire particles could be changed somewhat, I'm not sure, but otherwise I really like how there's like a little bit of detail, and also like I really love this like curved unique shape. I'm always all about like all these like unique shape. It really adds to the detail and everything. Oh, it's no gravity. Now I'm gonna fly to space. So here we have the Cryo Ray Expulsor by Ian Cool 123 and Tertia, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened here. The upgrader seems to be floating, and I don't know. Maybe this is supposed to be like, oh god, why we did not add invisible walls there. Quite unfortunate. So it seems to be floating. Maybe it needs like a ramp to get onto it, or maybe Pokemon Master just ruined something. I don't know. Maybe he didn't anchor everything like a noob. So here we have some kind of like container holding up gas molecules, or some kind of like bubbles and thing. I really like that people, if they are like doing some sort of like this upgrader with similar theme, they should do something like this. It honestly looks pretty cool, but the container itself can have more detail. Let me see if I can find one for example purposes. Just fly and no clip. See if we can find one. Oh yeah lah, like this one, like you can see like there's much more detail on the containers. Oh, and this was the one I was talking about, the satellite thing. Yeah, this has pretty nice detail on the containers. I really like those. So yeah, that's what it can improve on. Otherwise, I really like how there's gas molecules in there. There's more of these like little container wafer baby things. And there's a satellite upgrader thing inside, but I think Pokemon Master broke something, not sure about that. There seems to be some kind of like screen, but it seems to be like fuzzing out, like it's having some sort of error. And there's more of those container wafer baby things. And it seems that there's these sort of like, not sure what these are. Looks like test tube things. They are like stuck within these things. I'm not sure what that is. It looks kind of cool though. It's the first time I've seen this, so it's pretty unique. And unique details are really what it's all about, to be honest. And there's some kind of like tube here, probably carrying some sort of like goo inside of them. Yeah. And then there's the main upgrader itself. There's this sort of like metal overhang with this kind of like sphere with the upgrader going down, and there's a neon padding kind of thing all around. So this is a pretty cool kind of like upgrader overall, except that maybe either this or this has to be changed with some sort of other detail, because repeated details don't really look cool. Once again, these containers need some changing. I think the upgrader part could also look cooler. Maybe if you just like made a union and made this entire thing an upgrader, it would look cooler. Maybe not, I'm not sure. But the upgraded part can definitely look cooler as well. And that just about covers it for our 7 submissions. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember leave a like. It really tells me whether you guys want more of this or not, because I'm really enjoying doing this. This may be one of my favorite kind of things to do on the channel. For now, I really want to see like this hallway expand and everything, and see how far we've come after like maybe a few days, a week or something like that. Let's see how far this series can go, because I really love seeing all these cool submissions and sharing it with all of you. And as usual, just like the last episode, all of the submissions will be put down in the description, so you can take it for yourself, put it in the studio or something, and look at it for yourselves. See if you can learn from them, but make sure to follow out for the noobs. Building rules, do not build off of them, do not steal their models or anything, otherwise you will get banned and bad things will happen. And yeah, thanks for watching, peace.